Welcome to Power Plays Network, where history's greatest power moves come to life. If you want to master strategy, influence, and success, hit that subscribe button and like this video. Let's dive in.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the show. Today, we're diving deep into the world of power, strategy, and one man who's turned the whole game on its head, Donald J. Trump. Now, I know what you're thinking. Trump? Again? But trust me on this, we're not talking politics here. We're talking about a raw, undeniable skill set this guy possesses. The ability to command the narrative. Power isn't just about wealth or position. It's about control. And Trump has mastered one of the most powerful strategic moves in history, making sure every single conversation revolves around him, on his terms. This isn't by accident, folks. It's calculated. It's like he studied the 48 laws of power, the art of war, all that stuff, and turned it into his own playbook. We're going to break this down, understand how he controls public perception, how he uses criticism as fuel, how he dominates every conversation, and most importantly, how you can apply these tactics in your own life. This is about to get interesting. Why? Alright, so we gotta start with the foundation of Trump's power: attention. Law number 6 in the 48 laws of power is court attention at all costs, and man does Trump take that to heart. But here's the thing, he doesn't just seek attention, he orchestrates it. Every single tweet, every statement, every interview, it's all carefully calculated to dominate the news cycle. Think about it. The media is obsessed with him. Even when they're criticizing him, they're still talking about him. And that's exactly what he wants. It's like a drug, man. He's figured out the media's addiction to controversy, to the sensational, and he feeds it constantly. He knows that in today's world, attention equals power. The more people are talking about you, the more influence you have. It's like this weird feedback loop. And Trump, he's a master at manipulating that loop. He's playing chess while everyone else is playing checkers. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Trump doesn't just react to the media. He forces them to react to him. He's always one step ahead, controlling the battlefield before the fight even begins. It's classic Sun Tzu, man. The art of war stuff. One way he does this is by completely flipping the script on the media. When they criticize him, he doesn't waste time defending himself. Instead, he attacks back, hard. He shifts the focus from the accusation to his response, putting the media on the defensive. It's brilliant, really. And then there's the insult strategy. Instead of getting bogged down in policy debates, he just slaps his opponents with these unforgettable nicknames. Low energy, Jeb, Crooked Hillary, Sleepy Joe. It's brutal, but it's effective. These names, they stick in people's minds. They redefine his opponents before they even have a chance to define themselves. It's psychological warfare at its finest. Okay, this next tactic is straight out of the Machiavellian playbook, turning your enemies into your amplifiers. It's ruthless, but man, is it effective? Here's how it works. When someone criticizes Trump, he doesn't apologize, he doesn't back down, he doubles down. He makes the controversy even bigger, even louder. And guess what? His enemies, they can't resist. They jump right into the fray, spreading his message even further than he ever could on his own. It's like they're doing his PR work for him. The best example of this is the whole fake news thing. When the media started hammering him with negative coverage, he didn't try to argue the details. He just went straight for the jugular, labeling them fake news. And it worked. He completely discredited them in the eyes of his supporters. Now, any criticism against him is automatically viewed with suspicion. It's like he created his own reality distortion field.
Check 1, check 2, check.
Now, we gotta talk about confidence. In the game of power, confidence is everything. And Trump, he's a master at projecting it. Whether he's in a debate, a press conference, a negotiation, He never shows hesitation. He's always in control, always the alpha in the room. Part of this is his unwavering confidence, even in the face of failure. He never lets them see him sweat. He maintains this aura of invincibility, even when things are falling apart around him. And then there's his presence. He speaks with this absolute certainty, even when he's spouting complete nonsense. It's like he believes his own hype, and that's contagious. People are drawn to that kind of energy. But the real key is his larger-than-life persona. He makes everyone else look small in comparison. It's like he's playing a character, this exaggerated version of himself, and it's incredibly effective. Now, look, I know what you're thinking. This is all well and good for Trump, but how does this apply to me? Here's the thing. These tactics, they're not just for politicians or CEOs. They're for anyone who wants to take control of their life, their career, their relationships. First and foremost, you gotta own the conversation. Don't let others dictate the terms of engagement. Frame discussions in a way that benefits you. Second, use criticism as fuel. If people are talking about you, good or bad, use it to your advantage. Turn it into publicity, into motivation. And finally, project confidence, even when you don't feel it. Remember, perception is often more powerful than reality. If you act confident, people will believe you're confident. It's a self-fulfilling prophecy. So there you have it, folks. Power is about control, and control starts with perception. Trump has mastered the ability to command the narrative, a strategy that keeps him at the center of power. What do you think? Is Trump a master strategist or just a showman? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And hey, if you're digging this deep dive into the world of
Power is everywhere, if you know where to look. Every move you make shapes your future. Learn the game, master the strategy, and rise above the rest. If you found value in today's Power Play, don't just watch, apply it. Hit that like button, subscribe to Power Plays Network, and turn on notifications so you never miss a new law of power in action. Your next move determines your destiny. Choose wisely.